They say nature is not a place to visit, but it is a home. This is what we all have in common. All we have to do is wake up and change whatever we can, every way we can, to make it a much healthier, cleaner, and a happier place. So a very pleasant morning, everyone. The Forests and Environment Department, Government of Meghalaya, welcome you all to Captain William School, Tura, as we observe World Environment Day 2024 here at this great big venue. So joining us to commemorate this day is our chief guest for today, Sri Ganeshan P. IFS, Conservator of Forests, Garo Hills Region, Tura. We welcome you, sir, with these tokens of appreciation.
We are handing over his traditional camera, a bouquet of fresh flowers of Musa. Welcome you with this green camera and a bouquet of flowers also, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And finally, thank you so much, madam, for hosting us.
A very warm welcome to our respected chief guest, Sir Ganeshan P. IFS, in charge conservator of Forest, Social Forestry and Environment, Garo Hills Region. Sir A.C.H. Sangma, Divisional Forest Officer, Social Forestry Division, Tura. Respected Dr. Meryl N. Sangma, honored members of the Social Forestry Department, teachers and students of the participating schools, and all the honored guests present here today. Good morning and a very warm welcome to our celebration of World Environment Day. It is a privilege for Captain William School to have been hosting this prestigious and grand celebration, which is being organized by the Social Forestry and Environment Department, Garo Hills Region, on this auspicious occasion of World Environment Day. It is also a privilege for the school to have you all here as we unite to recognize and act upon some of the most pressing environmental issues of our time. This year, the theme for World Environment Day is land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience. This theme underscores the urgent need to address the degradation of our land and the increasing threats posed by the desertification and drought. These challenges are not distant issues affecting far-off places. They are realities that impact ecosystems, economies, and communities worldwide. As the principal of this school, I'm proud to stand before you today to emphasize the importance of these issues and our collective role in addressing them. Our school has always been a beacon of knowledge and innovation, a place where we nurture not only academic excellence, but also a deep sense of responsibility towards our planet. Today we extend that mission by focusing on how we can restore our land, combat desertification, and build resilience against drought. Today, I urge each one of you to reflect on how your actions impact the environment. Small changes in our daily lives can collectively make a significant difference. Simple acts such as reducing plastic use, conserving water, planting trees, and promoting recycling can lead to substantial environmental benefits.
잠깐 만세.
We had an array of program beginning from 26th of last month, which would be culminating today. Today also, in the morning at 10 a.m., we had a radio broadcast on land restoration. The talk was on land restoration, and I had delivered that lecture in Garo vernacular. So today I have brought the same copy of the speech, but it's in English. So I would like to deliver that speech only because it is very relevant. That was in through All India Radio, and it will be live version only. So World Environment Day was established by United Nations General Assembly in 1972. During the Stockholm Conference, the first celebration was themed Only One Earth, which took place in the year 1974, highlighting the need for sustainable development and conservation of our planet. Over the years, World Environment Day has grown into a global platform for public outreach with participating countries from all over the world, almost 150 in number. Each year, the day focuses on a specific environmental issue, with host countries leading the celebration by organizing events and activities that engage the global community. Saudi Arabia is the hosting country for this year's World Environment Day 2024, and the theme has been chosen as Our Land, Our Future, We Are Generation Restoration. So this theme is very apt for all the school children because it talks about we are the generation restoration. This theme emphasizes the collective effort needed to restore land and ecosystem, protect biodiversity, and combat climate change. It calls for governments, organizations, communities, and individuals to work collaboratively towards a sustainable future by engaging in activities that rehabilitate natural habitat and reduce environmental degradation. In India and in our state Meghalaya, we have been given the theme land restoration, you can see here, desertification and drought resilience. We have been given specific orders to follow this year's celebration on the following topics: accelerating land restoration, drought resilience, and healthy desertification progress. This year's theme revolves around land restoration and the plague of desertification.
It was a beautiful sunny day. The trees are standing still, and the breeze passes through the trees. There was a river rich in water, flowing gently. In this lush forest, there was a monkey. He swung through the trees, looking for fresh fruits to eat. While he sat on one of the trees, comes two cruel men. They killed the poor animal and carried him off. The forest was rich in greenery. The birds are flapping its wings and enjoying the green, lush environment. They flew from one tree to another. They enjoyed the happiness together. The village women often come to the banks of the river to fetch water. The children ran across the beautiful tall trees. They gathered around and played with water, splashing each other on faces. As the trees stood still, the woodcutter entered the forest. They sharpens the axe and puts a beat on the trees, cutting them down. Poor children tried to stop them, but the woodcutters showed no mercy regardless. The rivers that we use starts to dry. The scorching sun has destroyed all our happy and pleasant lives. It is so unbearable now, no more fresh air to breathe. My dear friends, we shall now see the effects of the merciless killing of the animals and the birds, and the bad effects of the destruction we do to the environment. When the village women came back to fetch water, they saw that the river had already become dry. The children returned to play, but there was no more trees which they could hug. The nature was completely destroyed. The woodcutters themselves couldn't bear the heat of the sun. They were being remorseful. Friends, let us see what happens when we start loving, caring, and retouching our environment. Finally, we are at the good environment, starting to see the fresh and green as they had been touched, reshaped, and got a proper caring. This is only possible when we do love and try preserving it. You must have observed and reflected what are the consequences we might have faced if we treat the environment in a way we are treating these days. It's very simple, friends. We face global warming, pollution, rising temperature, and we welcome the diseases and the toxic viruses and germs in the environment. What can be done to keep the environment clean, green, and sustained? Number one is planting more trees and expanding green space is a significant step towards keeping the environment clean and green. Number two is proper waste of disposal of all kinds must be encouraged if necessary rewarded. Number three is deforestation should be discouraged and penalized if it is determined that forestation is necessary. An alternative area must be cultivated. Number four is biodegradable materials such as plastic should be phased out of the circulation. Last but not the least, we urge the general public, let us preserve our environment and make our land a better place to live in.
So the painting competition was held for classes ranging from 5 to 8, and the topic given to them was climate change. So in the third place, we have a student from Government Boys Higher Secondary School, Anima Rose M. Marak, if she is here. I think she is not here. Government Boys High Secondary School. We have two winners in a second position. One is Meghna Mandal from Captain William School. Kindly come up to the stage and receive your certificates. Certificates from our chief guest for today, Sir Ganeshan PIFS. Congratulations, Meghna. And a sapling from our dear Dr. Meryl Sangma. She is Riddhi Day of Class 8, Nokrek High School. And a sapling to be given away by Principal Madam. And finally, we have the winner in painting competition, who is a student of class 7, and I believe Madam will be very proud of Siddhi Singh. She is a student of class 7 of Captain William School, and she stood first in the painting competition on the topic climate change. And I'm very sorry we don't have the paintings here to show to you all, but I believe it must be a wonderful painting that backed her this first position. Congratulations, Siddhi Singh of Captain William School. We will now move on to drawing competition, okay? And in the third place, we have a student of St. Luke's Secondary School of class 4, Adamsa M. Marak. Hope you are here. She is being handed out her gifts and certificates and a sapling by Madam Principal. Congratulations, Deshika Hajong, a student of class 2B of St. Xavier's Higher Secondary School, bagging the second place in the drawing competition held for students of classes 1 to 4 on the topic nature. And in the first place, we have a student of class 4B of Nokrek Heights School. Her name is Biyosa Kadme Arsangma. Congratulations to Biyosa Kadme Arsangma, a student of class 4B of Nokrek Heights School, Tura. Congratulations. So this is an essay on desertification and its effects by a student of Nokrek Heights School who suggests some remedial measures to check desertification. And Angel Degato Kemarak of Nokrek Heights School, she is a student of class 10. I think she will be a conservationist in the near future, so why not give her a bigger hand? Keame Jedesa CH Moman of Aeroville Higher Secondary School, a student of class 10. Please come on to stage and take your prize. Ruani. Sasong tamni gemaro ruani ko anseng daklo nakna matnenga. Sambol rangko den ram ramani chi aro mekha wagidani rangni selangan aa purong rongani unga. And she has titled it United for Land, Our Legacy, Our Future. And she is a student of class 10 of Captain William School, Suzanne Karim. Congratulations to our winner in the essay writing competition that ranges from categories of classes 9 and 10. Her essay has won her the first position in today's competition. So congratulations to all the winners, and thank you to all our dignitaries on the dais for handing out the gifts and certificates to all our winners here today.
The global theme of World Environment Day 2024 is land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience. On this World Environment Day, let us remind ourselves that environmental factors play a major role in human lives with direct or indirect impacts on the economy and our society. God Almighty has blessed us with fertile land and balanced ecosystem. However, the fertile lands are degraded and balanced ecosystems are being disrupted by the ill practices of the people of our land. Where the land is degraded, deforested, and affected by drought, it loses its capacity to sustain life, which leads to a range of consequences. Today, the world is facing an intensifying planetary crisis like number 1, crisis of climate change, number 2, crisis of nature and biodiversity loss, number 3, crisis of pollution and waste. This crisis will affect everyone and everywhere, yet rural communities, small farmers, and the poor people are hit hardest. As a result of climate change, droughts are increasing in frequency and duration. At the same time, heavy rains and flooding become more common as the climate becomes more unpredictable. Restoration of land and forests can help us mitigate the impacts of climate change. Land restoration involves rehabilitating degraded lands to improve biodiversity, soil fertility, and water retention capacity through appropriate methods, which can significantly contribute to mitigate the impacts of drought and desertification. Restoring land also has clear implications for our public health. By restoring land and building resilience against drought, health risks can be reduced and healthier environment can be created. Successful land restoration often involved in reforestation, sustainable agriculture practices, and the revival of natural water resources as well. Traditional water harvesting techniques like small or big earthen check dams can be rejuvenate land and support local communities. Such initiatives can revitalize dry river beds and improve groundwater levels, transforming barren lands into fertile land. Land restoration serves a bridge between ecological health and human well-being, highlighting the multifaceted benefits of sustainable land management. Restored lands enhance public health by improving air and water quality, boosting food security, supporting mental well-being, reducing heat, and maintaining natural disasters.
So a little bit about Mission Life. Mission Life is a public movement to mobilize individuals to become pro-planet people. So wherever we organize our program, we basically do the pledging. So this time I would like to request all of you to stand up and repeat after me the pledge. I pledge to make all possible changes in my daily life to protect the environment. I also commit to continuously motivate my family, friends, and others about the importance of environmentally friendly habits. Thank you all.
Today we are celebrating this Environment Day. Environment is something which affects, which connects all of us, all of our communities and whole of the planet. Through this day we are cherishing the Mother Nature's love on us. So this should not be a single day affair, it has to be a everyday affair. So as many important schools of Tura is present here, I would like to extend this request to all the teachers and principal madam that on behalf of Forest Department we are ready to extend our any kind of support and help for bringing this awareness to the children on everyday basis. And our theme for this year is the importance of land restoration. Land restoration is the process of repairing and renewing degraded land so it once again support healthy ecosystems and human activities. It might sound like complex thing, but it basically taking care of the earth so it can take care of us. To show the importance of environment, I think Don Bosco School has organized this awareness drama, which clearly signifies how our life will be if we conserve the nature, and without without conserving the nature also, how it would be. They have given the two kind of scenario. In that one, you could see that you can imagine that you are living in a place where you are going with in a fresh, clean environment with water, springs, and fresh air to live and good food. This is one kind of scenario. Second is you are going in a rocky place where you have to walk 1 or 2 kilometers to fetch water also. This is second kind of scenario. Which kind of scenario, which kind of life would you guys like to live? Of course, it should be first one. So already Meghalaya is in that kind only. So it's our responsibility to preserve it for next generation. For that, what we have to do? I won't extend for much time. I'll make it simple. Just follow three things. One is planting trees. I mean, conserve the trees, whichever is already the existing trees you have to conserve, and as maximum as possible you have to plant more number of trees. And please don't allow anyone to hurt the trees. You have to take care of the trees as like your pets. Then that is the respect we are giving to the environment. Second is try to avoid this usage of plastic. That plastic thing is which causing so much of trouble for the environment, and in long term it will create a environmental degradation. Third thing is that follow sustainable practices. As like Mission Life emphasize, our lifestyle has to be in a sustainable way. For example, wherever we can use bicycles, use it instead of cars or bikes, and use the electricity wherever is needed. Rest of the time you have to keep it saved by switching off the things. So these are all the small things which could transform the whole environment. And with this, I would like to conclude my speech that with a request again that this Environment Day celebration has to be on an everyday basis. And for that, on behalf of Forest Department, we are ready to provide any kind of support and cooperation is needed. Thanks once again for the DFO Social Forestry and Madam Principal of Captain William School and all the rest of the school kids and administration. Thank you so much.